Personal versus group control. In his book, Paradox of Choice, Barry Schwartz describes the importance we have of feeling in control, and he gives an example of observations made of very young babies and what kind of role this has in us being able to foster our own feelings of autonomy. The control that Schwartz talks about concerns the ability for us to master our own conditions, and how this ability sets us off to strive for challenges, allows us to consciously view our setbacks from a subjective level. For example, what we need to adjust for the next time instead of thinking we are not capable. This is really the basis of empowerment and is anchored within the personal control we have of ourselves and our environment. Is this the only type of control which exists? Let's go one step further. Is control the objective? The output is safety, and we see this condition being reached by external control. The family might be seen as the ultimate source of group control, but society plays this role in different forms. We have the nation state, which sets up rules and norms that exert control. Different types of associations exist, which again exert this function. We achieve our sense of belonging through such institutions, and we closely align our own identity with these confines. A situation tied to a sole focus on personal control can lead us to forget that the well-being of all people in society is important. The opposite, exclusive concentration of group control, effectively eliminates individual initiative. Within self-organizing teams, we need to ensure that both the personal and the group control is reached. What could this model look like? Let's look at the 4 pillars of Agile behavior and how they apply to control. Empowerment. This trait clearly falls within the personal control category. The individual feels like she can accomplish that of what she has set as a goal. Whatever task one might have, there is a positive feeling that they will be accomplished. Accountability. This trait falls into both the personal and the group control category. This trait falls into both personal and group control. The group decides what the group can master. By deciding as a group, they are collectively accountable for accomplishing that of what was been decided. The work of the group is a collection of tasks which are accomplished by the members of the team. Each team member exerts personal control for each individual task she is responsible for. If the individual team member feels the task could never be accomplished, then they should have never made the commitment. Can one team member in the middle of an exercise realize the initial estimate was too optimistic? Doesn't this happen all the time? It certainly does. The beauty of an Agile approach is that we give ourselves enough leeway to make adjustments. This structure allows us the safety to profess to the next Agile behavior. Courage. This attribute has both personal and group dimensions. The individual must have the feeling that by either disagreeing with the group or admitting that she made a mistake, the group will not just accept such behavior, but they'll foster it. Such group structures alone are not sufficient. If the individual does not feel empowered to speak out, the best group atmosphere will not help. Humility. This element might possibly be the linchpin of successful teams, and its effect can be found on both a personal and a group level. The individual feels not only that she is no better than anyone else, but she realizes that the power of the group allows for accomplishments much greater than the single individual. Conversely, a flat group structure enforces the sense of egalitarianism. No one is any better or any worse than anyone else in the team, and the participation of all team members is needed to reach a collective potential.